Hello everyone, welcome to Miss Lee's class. Today we're going to learn how to factor a difference of square. So everyone, difference of square is a polynomial that can be expressed in the form of x squared minus y squared. So this is called a difference of squares. So it is literally the subtraction of two squares. So x squared minus y squared. Difference of square. Okay, I want you to look at this. So we're going to expand this expression. So how would you expand this? You're going to use FOIL. You're going to FOIL it. X squared minus xy plus xy minus y squared. Okay, now we're going to collect the like terms. Negative xy, positive xy, like terms. We collect that, cancel out. The leftover is x squared minus y squared. So therefore, this expression is the same as this expression. So difference of square is when you factor it, it becomes x plus y times x minus y. So I want you to remember this, memorize this. This is a formula. So x squared minus y squared. When you factor this, what does it mean by factoring? Making everything connected by multiplication, right? So x plus y multiply x minus y. So this is how you factor difference of square, right? Okay, look at this. You have 2x plus 3y, 2x plus 3y, and 2x minus 3y. So basically you're adding those two terms up and subtracting those two terms. This is same as if you think this as x and y. So this is same as x plus y times x minus y. Is that right? So it's a difference of a square. You can just make this to be a difference of a square. So this is, let this be x, let this be y. Then difference of square is x squared minus y squared, right? So what we're going to do is 2x squared minus 3y squared. So basically you look at the term, two different terms. If it is repeated and the middle becomes like plus and minus, that is difference of square. Then you can just change this to this squared minus this squared. Okay? Then the answer is 4x squared. Remember everyone, when you have two items, you have to distribute 2 into the bracket, and that becomes 2 squared, which is 4x squared. Minus, same thing, you have two items inside the bracket, distributed 9, 3 squared is 9, y squared. 4x squared minus y, 9y squared. Alright? Okay, so here, so we found the answer using difference of square. So let's check if this is right using FOIL. So we can solve this using FOIL, right? So 2x times 2x, 4x squared. 2x times negative 3y, negative 6xy. 3y times 2x plus 6xy. 3y times negative 3y, negative 9y squared. Gone. 4x squared minus 9y squared. So it's basically the same answer. So this is longer, so it's better to just use a quick method here. You can just square the first term, subtract, square the second term. Make sense, everyone? Let's move on. Factor. Now, this is a difference of square because 36 is a square of what? 6 squared, x squared. And 49 is a square of what? 7 squared. Then we can rewrite it 6x bracket squared minus 7 squared. So this is a difference of square. So what we're going to do is we're going to add those up and subtract those two. Add, subtract. Okay? Next. 4 squared m squared. 121. 11 squared n squared. Then we can make it 4m bracket squared, 11n bracket squared. Add them up. 4m plus 11n, 4m minus 11n. That's the answer. Okay, let's move on. Sometimes you have to factor out GCF. Here, if you look at A, do you see any GCF here? We can factor out one number, 2. Then it becomes 4m squared minus n squared. 4m squared is 2 squared m squared minus n squared. 2m bracket squared minus n squared. Then difference of square becomes 2m plus n, 2m minus n. And you also need to put 2 here because you had 2. So just put 2 here, multiply 2 here. Okay, so this is the answer. Letter B. Now I want you to pause the video and try letter B by yourself. Alright, have you tried it by yourself? We have to factor out GCF. What's GCF here? I see 3 and 12. So 3 is a GCF. What else do you see? I see A. So we're going to factor out 3a. Then this becomes a squared minus 4b squared. Then that is a squared minus 2 squared b squared. A squared 2b squared. Then a plus 2b, a minus 2b. And you have 3a here, so write 3a. So this is going to be the answer. Alright. I want you to look at the box here. Always check for a GCF to remove before continuing. So this is always the first step when factoring. Everyone, always you have to look for GCF first. That's the first step you have to do. Alright, everyone? Okay, before we move on, we know x squared minus y squared is x plus y, x minus y. Then what if we have x squared plus y squared? Can we factor this? Remember this, everyone. This is not factorable. If it has plus sign in between, not factorable. Okay, it's not factorable. Only negative minus sign is factorable. Alright, let's move on, everyone. And now we're going to learn perfect square trinomial. Okay, so this is a perfect square because it's you have a bracket and you have a squared. You have 2 here. Exponent. So a plus b squared is, you rewrite it and use FOIL method. A squared plus ab, ba, and b squared. And that is a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. And let's expand this too. A minus b a minus b. Let's use FOIL. A squared minus ab minus ba, which is same as ab. Negative b times negative b. Negative times negative positive b squared. And let's collect the like terms. Negative ab, negative ab, negative 2ab plus b squared. Alright, everyone. So we have this, and I want you to remember this, memorize this like a formula. So when a lot of students forgot to FOIL. When I ask them to do this, a lot of students say, oh, it's a squared plus b squared. No, it doesn't make sense, everyone. So a squared plus b squared is not the answer for this. You have to FOIL, and the answer becomes a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. So when it has plus sign here, you should put plus sign. And when it has negative sign, minus sign here, you should put minus here. Okay? Everything else is positive, plus, plus, plus. Remember this, when you have a plus b squared, it becomes a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. When you have a minus b squared, it becomes a squared minus 2ab plus b squared. So this is called perfect squared trinomial. So this is perfect squared trinomial. Perfect squared trinomial. Okay, so how you do is you can use this formula to solve problems like this. So you have first term and second term. So you square of the first term plus 2 times first term times second term plus second term squared. So here, so this is the first term, and this is the second term. First term squared minus 2 times, because you have minus here, right? So 2 times first term times the second term plus second term squared, 9 squared. So this is how you use the formula. First term squared, 2 times first term, second term, plus the second term squared. 25y squared minus 90y plus 81. So this is the answer. Next, this time we're going to factor. So you remember how to factor trinomial? First step, you have to look for GCF. Is there a GCF here? I don't think so. So what we're going to do is we're going to find numbers that multiply to 4 and find numbers that multiply to 9. Everyone, you can use decomposition method, but today I'm going to use crisscross method. Okay, and multiply. 2 times 3 is 6, 2 times 3 is 6, add them up becomes 12. So it's a correct pair. It's a right pair. So what we're going to do, 2x plus 3 squared. So this is how to factor this trinomial. Or if you look at this, we can also use perfect square trinomial formula. So if you look at this, this is 2 square x squared plus 12x plus 3 squared. This is basically 2x squared plus 12x plus 3 squared. So everyone, if you look at 12, you can find 12x by multiplying 2x times 3 times 2. Is that right? 2x times 3 times 2. It becomes 12x. So therefore, it's a perfect square trinomial. So you can just take the first term and second term and make the perfect square. So this is another way of solving it. Okay, next. this is not in descending order. To solve it, you have to put it in descending order. Okay? So put it in descending order. Okay, and look for GCF. Do you see a GCF here? I don't see a GCF here. So now I want you to pause the video and solve this problem. All right, have you tried it? So let's use crisscross method to do it. 5 times 5 is 25. 2 times 2 is 4. So 5 times 2, 5 times 2, 10 and 10. Add them up, becomes 20. 20. So it's a correct pair. So 5x plus and plus, bracket, bracket. So the answer is 5x plus 2 squared. Alright everyone, that is it for this lesson. So I want you to start doing your homework. Thanks for watching everyone.